Have you ever wondered what happens on a typical day in the life of a Star Trek cast member? Well, we thought it would be fun to follow Voyager's expert guide, Neelix, otherwise known as Ethan Phillips, on a special expedition. He's going to take us through a complete day of his shooting, from his first early morning makeup call to the final take of the day. And along the way, we'll show you a glimpse of all the many departments working together at warp speed to deliver this new weekly series on schedule.
3:30 in the morning, and it's very early, and I am now going to my trailer. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to come back out. Very early in the morning. I'm very tired. Give me a second. Now the head is going on. Oh boy. It's like a ski mask in a way.
All the hands, arms.
Now, I'll be sitting here now for 2.5 hours. We're now on our 22nd hour.
Went a little longer than expected.
A little bit longer than expected. In fact, everybody here has already gone home, had dinner, slept a full night, and come back. This is the man who created the makeup right here, Mr. Michael Westmore.
I think, the original concept of this is they wanted to keep, the character cute and likable. The eyes are like a lemur, and two of the things we thought people could communicate with was a warthog type of a look. This is something that Scott came up with as far as the spots though, but doing these things, the hair type off the top of a warthog and little mutton chops that come through here.
This is not the first time Ethan Phillips was asked to undergo an elaborate makeup job. A few years back, he was hired on Star Trek The Next Generation as a dastardly Ferengi doctor.
Why have you removed our clothing?
Females do not deserve the honor of clothing.
They're as bad as humans. Look at that leer on his face.
Hypothetically speaking, what's happening, in a sense, is that we're actually shooting an episode right now. So we're shooting episode 105.
Really?
I've been studying my tricorder operations manual. Lieutenant Torres has brought me up to date on lithium geophysics. They're probably building sets for episode 107.
This is a set that is on the holodeck. It's a program for Captain Janeway.
They're writing episode 110.
Okay, page 1, scene 1, interior Wren's house, night.
They're dubbing episode 104, and they're working on many different episodes at once. All the different departments.
So we see them on Monday morning for measurements. We have a first fitting on Tuesday morning, and then they work on Wednesday morning.
This is something newly introduced. It's a centrifuge. Starfleet medical laser cutter. This is an alien Gazon rifle. Never hold it like this. Phaser power.
Here I am in full makeup with the eyes and the teeth and everything. And we're getting ready to do a very important scene. This scene that we're about to do involves a lot of running.
Mr. Paris, you and Neelix go with her and start checking them out. We need to talk to every doctor.
Okay, bring the pickup, please. Bring the pickup.
I'm broke now for lunch, and I was going to go out to a hot dog stand nearby. But I don't think I better do that, because if they saw the way I look, they might think that I escaped from the zoo.
While Ethan breaks for lunch, let's take a look at one department that's always putting in long hours: special effects. Ever since Star Trek first hit the airwaves in the 60s, the producers have employed some of the best technicians and creative wizards in the business.
To create the visual effects you see on Star Trek, we use a wide range of facilities. We use our staff at Paramount to design and supervise the work. Then we use motion control photography, which would be specialized stages with computer-controlled cameras. We have model makers that build the models. Sometimes we have specialists doing matte paintings.
What we're hired to do here at Illusion Arts is to create shots that don't normally exist in life. For instance, a science fiction city or some sort of elaborate background that would be too expensive to build or to create in any other way.
We also sometimes use our special effects people at Paramount, headed by Dick Brownfield and Gary Monak, to do our pyro work or any special miniature explosions, stuff like that.
I started back in 1963, I was at Desilu, and I got involved with the first Star Trek, which was with Jeff Hunter. The technology is just astounding. What's gone on from what we did on the original show, actually what we did on the pilot with hoses and moving things and a lot of puppeteering work, to what we're doing right now, which is we're really into some electronics.
I'm getting you out of there, Chakotay.
Not yet.
Filming where no one has gone before is one of the most creative challenges for visual effects experts like Dan Curry and David Stipes. They spend hundreds of hours working out elaborate flying sequences for Voyager and other Starship miniatures.
One of the features that's going to be very unique on this craft as opposed to the Enterprise will be that the wings will raise up for the warp functions. So we will see the ship come flying along, the wings will raise up, we'll have the nice blue engine flash, warp engine flash, and then it will streak off into warp.
One of the things that we've done a little different with this ship than we've done in the past is we've incorporated transparencies, which are little slides of our sets inside some of the windows here, so that when the camera is flying by it at closer distances, you get the feeling that inside those windows are some of the colors that are on our real sets and some multiplaning that you would get from flying by a real room.
Boy, with all the 24th century technology these guys have dreamed up, you'd think they could have found a way to give my character a little holographic hair. But then again, if Picard can baldly go, why can't Picardo? Oh well, let's see how the day's progressing with Neelix.
Drop that, my friend, or he dies in an instant.
One more time, please.
Drop them, my friends, or he dies in an instant.
Okay, Brendan, take up, please. Brendan.
It's a wrap. Crew call per call sheet, 7 o'clock. See everybody tomorrow.
Typical day. 15 hours. Exhausted. I got another hour and a half of this stuff to come off, then I'm done. Not bad, huh? Out of the makeup, I feel fantastic. But it's still dark, just like it was when I arrived. It's been wonderful having you people with me all day. Thank you very much.
When we come back, the greatest captains in Star Trek history, from James T. Kirk to our newest captain, Catherine Janeway.